Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasahing papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, happy Thursday ho sa inyong lahat. Welcome mo sa ating program. Ako po si SONNY Laragan. Happy Thursday. Sana ay nasa maayos kayong kalagayan. Okay, it's Dagdag Kaalaman Day, no? Happy Thursday. Thirst for knowledge again for today. Ayan, pagkagantong Thursday ho, Immigration Corner. Ito yung, kumbaga, programang parang life and death, no? Kasi, life and death ba? Life or death? Kasi ito yung parang kung saan naka-angkla o naka-anchor, angkla or anchor, angkla sa Tagalog, anchor, yung mga mithiin, mga dreams, mga, di ba, mga aspirasyon at kaligayahan, no? Especially ng mga nating mga Pinoy. Kunyari, if we're togetherness, pag nakuha, nagsama, napunta rito para, you know, you equate coming over to a good life, no? Or opportunities. So, ayan. Siyempre, hindi ko na pahabain pa. Diretso na ho tayo doon sa ating pinakamamahal na Beauty and Brains na abogada. Siya po ang managing partner po ng Douglas Simon Solicitors. Kauna-unahang abogadang Pilipina. So for I'd like to say good evening to all our viewers dito sa apat na sulok ng United Kingdom. Siyempre, sama natin yung ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ng Europa at ng buong mundo. So, yun nga, bago ko bating kayo, no, sa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo, yun nga, sinasabi ko na itong kasama ko, ang kauna-unahang, para malaman ho ninyong lahat, kauna-unahang solicitor o abogadong Pilipino dito po sa United Kingdom. Ito po walang iba kundi si Attorney LIRA Simon CABATBAT. Happy Thursday, Attorney.
Sonny, happy Thursday. Sa inyo pong lahat, happy Thursday. We missed you last week, no?
Yes.
You came back, tapos so it's sunny now, huh? So we missed you on a cold Thursday. You back on a warm Thursday.
Exactly, oo nga. Namiss kita. You know, every time I am not around, meron kasi akong nilakad the whole day, and then there was this educational financial thing that I'm studies that I'm working on. So, yeah, pasensya, but I'm back, no. As always, I'm always excited and glad na pagka nagkasama tayo because, you know, it's always a smile on my face having, you know, seeing you. Dahil unang-una masaya pagka andito tayo. So, kumusta? How was your weekend or kumusta? I missed you.
Oh, actually, no. I definitely missed you. You know, this week has flown by. Napaka-busy ngayon, especially immigration, no? The government's the government's making all sorts of announcements nga of things they want to do. I don't know whether how far it would go, but it's not. It's very busy. Immigration front, terribly busy. But at least ngayon, today first day sunny, no? Kahapon malamig. Ngayon, well, actually, at least the sun is out.
Sunny,
so, but summer's arrived.
Yeah, finally, more or less we can feel officially summer has arrived, no? So glad. So it's a sunny day, and my name is Sonny. So, you know, what better combination? Okay, so anyway, magandang gabi sa'yo. Yeah. Teka muna, anong pag-uusapan niya pala ngayon? Ikaw na magsabi ko anong topic nating i-discuss tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
to mention,
proposed proposed changes to student visa dependents. That's been in the news, no? Last week and indeed this week, changes that the government wants to make to student visa dependents. They're likely to be very substantial changes. So ang gagawin po natin ngayon, pag-usapan muna natin how things are at the moment and what could potentially happen. And actually, payo ko, should you make an application sooner rather than later when these changes are likely to take effect. So yeah, it's an interesting and big topic again.
Ayan. So ayan student visa, no? Maganda yan. Importante because there was a time that was the means and way of coming over and using it as a means of working, way of working, no? Minsan, mga estudyante, student visa, mga Africans, halimbawa, matatanda na, mga 50, almost 60, student visa pa rin, andito, no? Because dati, libre, allowed ka magtrabaho for 20 hours during school term and unlimited, walang limitations pagka walang pasok, di ba? Ganun yata before, no? Tama ba yan?
Tama ka.
Tama, okay. Alright.
Tama ka.
O sige, punta na tayo sa ating teka muna, Sonny, kumusta si Watson? How is, because the last time, for the past many weeks, yung condition niya, di ba, yung kanyang, hindi naman, yung parang sa buto, yung, Rayuma? Rayuma.
Yeah, Rayuma.
Oh,
yeah,
Rayuma
ganun pa rin. I mean, he's still, ganun pa rin. No, he's just, he can't run for as long. He can't run as fast nga. Anyway, tumatanda naman na siya. He's 9.5 years old now. So,
wow.
Yeah, he's, so, which not, he's getting older and getting slower, like me. So we're not.
Hindi naman. Malapit ka sa Richmond Park. You can utilize the Richmond Park for whatever physical activity you'd like to engage in, no? So maganda yung napakalapit mo. Di ba doon mo nga nalaman si Watson has the condition, di ba? After drinking water yata, o tapos biglang pagbalik niya kumain pa sa Richmond. Doon yun na-notice ngayon na merong parang hirap, no?
Yeah, okay. No, he had a bit of an accident. And how Snooki? Okay ba siya? Last week, naman, so many people were asking.
Hello, iniisnab ako. Ayaw nung sumama sa akin sa show. Mas gusto niya sa mami niya. Siguro parang feeling niya kasi parang, nabobore naman ako na hang around. I'm just hanging around my dad, no? Yung daddy ko. So, mas binabuti niya siguro. Couple of occasions, I called her. Ayaw sumama. Asan na ba siya?
Ayaw.
Ayun, natutulog sa tabi. Ayun, ano siya. Anyway, maganda ang tulog niya. So, ayan. Teka muna, attorney. Let's go to the greetings para doon sa mga bragging rights ng ating mga kababayan na nakauna, di ba? Okay. Sige. Bumper, direct. Ayan, okay. Sino kaya ang unang bumati, attorney? Ito yung maganda, exciting part ng ating program. One of the highlights.
Yeah, I love this part, no? I think si Oliver.
Oliver Fernandez, who lives in Seattle. Yeah. Sige. Washington State ang gusto ko pala sabihin. Oy, good evening, Peter Kelly. Ikaw, are you a Filipino or are you... Direct, pwede rin kasing Briton yan na natuto ng word na hello po, ganyan. So, pakibasa, direct. Yan, bago yan. He's a new guy, no? On the...
Yeah, Peter Kelly, no? He greeted also last week nga, no? Hi, Peter.
Week,
good evening po sa inyong lahat. Yeah, love to you too, no? I love the emojis nga. Hi, Peter.
Yes,
where are
Peter,
you,
thank you
watching from?
Nasaan ka nanonood? Where are you watching from? And please share the program. Maraming salamat. Thanks for being there, Peter. At least meron tayong new friend of the show. Okay.
Yeah.
Ayan, sino pangalawa? So, this is somebody new, out of the blue. Si Peter has made it to the top, number 1. Wow, congratulations, Peter.
Yeah, number 1. Yeah, definite bragging rights there. So, Okay,
Bragging
okay.
rights, yes.
I think Miss Paner somehow. Ang
Uy,
feeling ko.
Marian
Kaya,
Galicia
Miss
Paner.
Paner.
Wow, we
Marian,
guested her on the
Marian
show last
Galicia
week ba, direct?
Paner.
Last week ba natin na-greet oo, nasama natin. Okay. All right, sige.
Ah!
Marian Galicia Paner. Let's see. Yes. Wow! Kita mo nga naman,
Actually,
no?
tama siya. Yatin mo.
Bakit?
Sabi, hi Marian.
Almost, no?
Sabi ko
Yeah.
niya,
Tama.
wow, you looking gorgeous, both of your clothes. I love it. Same color.
Wow.
Hindi ko
nga, no?
napansin, but I think
yeah.
it's very similar. Tama
Oo nga.
siya. Yeah,
Hindi
we're
natin
pretty in
napansin, di
pink.
ba? Oo nga, hindi tayo nagkapansin, hindi natin napansin before we
Yeah.
started the show. We had a
Oh,
bit of a chat, no? Kumustahan, and then before we went on air, hindi namin napansin ang damit na suot namin. So tama ka, Marian, ha? Tama. Yeah. Oh, may closeness, no?
yeah.
So, wow, galing ng eye ni no? Talagang sanay na sanay, maganda. Hindi lang buhok niya ang maganda, no? Kundi pati mata niya maganda rin. You know what, attorney? I don't use shampoo that much anymore. Conditioner kasi sabi ni Marian because of the kind or type of water we have here, di ba? Mainit tayo pag nag-shower. Mainit ang water, di ba?
Yeah.
So yun, sa buhok hindi
Oo
lang
nga.
maganda. Oo, so tama naman. It makes sense, no? Oo. Yeah, okay. Congratulations.
Yeah, makes a difference. Oo.
1 out of 2
Ano
ka,
pa
no,
yan?
attorney? Oo. Sige.
Yeah.
Sige.
Okay. So I'm going back then to balik ako. No. Let me go with Edgar Duway.
Edgar Duway. Sige. Let's see. Okay. Dahil nga natin. Edgar Duway ba? Ayan si Mr. Edgar Duway from Target.
Oh, Gigi!
Wow, maganda ngayon ang ha. Maganda. Lumalaban ngayon ng mga iba ha. Sige, GGL
Yeah,
lang pa.
definitely.
Sige.
Iba-iba.
Direct.
Yeah, so good
Attorney.
evening. Sabi po niya. Good evening, Attorney Lira and Kuya Sonny. Happy Thursday, all viewers. Also, Direct Paula. Have a great evening. God bless everyone. God bless Gigi. Hopefully you're okay and that you're enjoying what's the weather where you are, no? So hopefully it's sunny like here. Hanggang ngayon, no? Mainit pa nga.
Oo.
It looks like it.
Mabuhay. Mabuhay, Gigi, no? Gigi, mabuhay ka. Mabuhay. So, ayan, at least isa ka out of 3, no? Pero okay pa rin because all of these, the top 3 natin, somehow, mga bago to. Except for Marian Galicia Paner, di ba? Dahil si Marian yata, consistent yan. Nagla-number 1 yan, di ba? So, congratulations. So, 2 out of the 3 are not really that the usual winners that we have. Okay. Oh, yan. Sige, attorney. Sige, tuloy lang.
Oh, tingnan mo si Rudy, no? Rudy Librojo.
Rudy,
yeah. The Librojo clan from happy sunny Thursday. Tama ka. Thursday evening, lovely and elegant. Oh, Attorney Lira, Sir Sonny, Cutie Snooky, Sir Edgar, Derek, lovely Paula, and all happy viewers. God bless us all. Team Librojo. Hi, sir. Kamusta? Kamusta ang pamilya? No, Rudy. Hopefully you're well.
Yes, Rudy. Oo nga. Sana yung nasa mabuti kayong kalagayan, no, Rudy, no? Yeah, okay. I'm looking forward to seeing Rudy in ano pangalan nito? Diyan sa ano pangalan ni lugar? Oh, yeah, sa Northern Ireland sa Belfast.
Northern Ireland.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Babae pala.
Oh.
Babae pala.
Tingnan
Nice.
mo.
Petra ka ba? Petra?
So sabi ko niya,
Sige, go.
Bordon po.
Bordon po.
Bordon po ako, Tony Lirens. Yes, and Sir Sonny. Pilipina ako. Paano ko po British? Nahack po yung old account ko dati. Gamit ko Jane. Is Jane Kylie, no?
Kelly ba? Kelly. Jane Kelly.
Yeah. Jane Kelly. Ako po yun. Yung huminga advice sa visa ko. Oh, I see. Oh,
Jane
okay.
Kelly.
Now it makes
do you
sense.
remember?
So Jane Kelly.
Okay. Jane, mabuhay ka. Ano yung Bordon? Ano yung Bordon yan? Lugar ba yan sa UK? Saan lugar yan? Saan bandang, could you give us yung pinaka-main, kumbaga, kunyari, yan ba yung nasa, ano ba, halimbawa, sa Oxford. Nasa Oxford ba yan? Yan ba yung nasa Norwich? Yan ba yung nasa ng Bordon? Okay, ayun, no? Sino to? Oh,
Yeah.
si Gabriel Silang, attorney. Wow,
Oh,
Oh,
wow. I love her. I love her picture, no? She's so nga, it's
yes.
so
Sexy
arty,
yan.
no? So, yeah. At yun na nga, no? Gandang
Oh.
gabi, Atty. Lira.
Mm.
Miss you. Oh,
Oh, miss you
dami ko
too.
ng absent. Tama. Yeah, we missed you. Yeah, yeah, actually, yeah, after a few weeks. Interesting topic na yun, tonight. Pero mahina ang wifi sa hotel. Oh, you're in a hotel. Oh, so hindi pa tapos. Sorry.
Oh.
Hello, Mr. Sonny. Light colors. Ang damit ni attorney at Mr. Sonny tonight.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's so,
Same. Oh.
napapansin nga nila. That's so nice, no? We're pretty in pink. Tayong dalawa.
Oh nga, there were 2 occasions or 3 occasions, attorney, na parang hindi naman tayo nag-usap, but yung colors ng damit natin were kind of similar. I think 2 or 3 occasions, hindi ko na maalala, but yun na, napansin natin, no? Hindi naman tayo nag-uusap. Kami ni attorney, on the show, a few minutes before the show, kasi busy siya, busy rin ako. So ganun ho ang aming Hampshire. Pero malaki ang Hampshire. Is it Borden within Hampshire?
Nice.
Kasi ang Hampshire, Farnborough, Hampshire. Ang
Yeah, huge.
I forgot this place. Basingstoke, Hampshire yata eh. Ang Portsmouth, Hampshire din, di ba? So malaki. Sige, malaki, Hampshire. Sige, tama ka. Sige, Hampshire. I was asking for tama. Sige. Okidoki. Well, so we're gonna, okay na muna yan. Yun na muna. Tapos mamaya natin tuloy yung ating mga pagbati, no? In the meantime, we're gonna have a short break, mga kaibigan. At pagbalik natin, yung sinasabi ni attorney, yung kanyang teaser kanina ba sa intro, sa opening natin, yun ho ang tatalakayin. Ito, proposed changes to student visa dependents. Okay, pag ho kayo nga alis, no? Tawag na ng mga friends ninyo, sabihin nyo, pagbalik ko meron tayong may i-discuss si attorney, no? Itong proposed changes to student visa dependents. Pag ho kayo nga alis, saglit po lamang.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
%100% all natural, tasty, healthy, versatile, 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galettos.
Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasayang papawid 24 oras buong linggo sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, balik ho tayo sa ating palatuntunan sa ating programang Immigration Corner, no? Kasama po si Attorney Lira Simon CABATBAT. Happy Thursday or Thursday sa'yo, Attorney. Happy Thursday.
Hindi nga.
Okay, kasi ito si Edgardo,
Yeah.
we should blame the guy, no? Pero maganda naman, it's cute, no? Thirst for knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Attorney, sige, take it away. Yung ating topic nga, direct, ilabas mo nga ulit. So ito yung didiscuss ni attorney, yung proposed changes to student visa dependents, no? Take it away, attorney.
Yeah. Okay, so malaki pong topic natin nga ngayon. So as you can see there, proposed changes to student visa dependents. Now, it's been in the news, no? The government at the moment nga, sabi nila, okay, yung the net immigration numbers have gone up, sabi nila. And because of that, they want to limit people coming the number of people coming into the United Kingdom. Now, yun nga, rightly or wrongly, the way they're going about it. That aside, ang titingnan po natin ngayon, especially this one, this is the one that they have. This issue is the main thing they've targeted so far, and this is also where they have made some announcements. It's actually even on the Home Office website. So proposed changes to student visa dependents. Now, itong tinitingnan nila nga ngayon because they think that is where a lot of people have come in. So people who enter the United Kingdom nga as students, tapos dinala nila dito yung mag-apply sila, makapasok na yung pamilya nila dito. Okay? So let's look at the current law generally. Tapos tingnan natin ano bang proposal nga nila, what's being said, and what should you do, no? So unang-una, student visas are granted to those who are entering the UK to study, right? So tier 4, otherwise known as. So now, the assumption, and it's a wrong one, no? Na kung estudyanteng ang pagpasok nyo dito, makakuha nga kayong student visa na automatically makukuha nyo yung pamilya nyo. Hindi po yun. And that is also one thing that I think the government also needs to, it's not made clear. Not all students actually can bring their family into the United Kingdom. That was already limited. Yung pinag-usapan namin nga kanina ni Sonny, a while ago, no, kung pasok nga dito sa student, pwedeng magtrabaho, pwede mo kunin mga pamilya mo, 20 hours during term time, and then during holidays, no real limit. And it was but that changed a long while ago nga. Ngayon, what the current law that allow you as student nga to enter the United Kingdom and bring your family, mas mataas ng level, no? So you need to be studying at a postgraduate level for 9 months or more in order to be able to bring your family into the United Kingdom. Yun ang unang-una. There are also things like you need to have been sponsored by your government for programs study longer than 6 months. You also have the doctorate extension scheme as students, or PhD, for example. Pero most students come under the studying at postgraduate level. So it's quite a high level. So you're looking at masters, for example, no? So you've done your undergraduate already. You're doing your postgraduate degree. Only if you come within that can you bring your family into the United Kingdom. So it's not everyone. There's actually a question later on which follows on from this, which is interesting. So stay tuned also nga for that, no? Now, if you are within that level, so your postgraduate level, no, RQF level 7 ang tawag nga nila, then who would you be able to bring into the United Kingdom? Who would be dependents? Dependents would generally be yung asawa nyo, no? Kung meron kayong partner, but that partner you've had a relationship na for longer than 2 years, and you can prove it, no? Mga anak nyo, no? But then must be under 18 or under 18 in the UK to come into the United Kingdom. So those are the dependents really. So hindi pwedeng lolo nyo, uncle nyo, auntie nyo, cousin, no. So when they say dependents also, it's a focus nga on a limited categories nga of people. So una-una, as I've said, it's not all students, no, postgraduate nga mainly, tapos dependents limited nga to spouses, for example, and children, no, under the age of 18. Now, once you have established, papasok nga kayo dito, o nandito kayo, no, o kukunin nyo nga sila, o sama-sama nga kayong papasok dito, what you do need to show evidence nga of maintenance for your family. So kung kukunin yung dependent nyo, either sasama nyo nga dito o kaya kukunin nyo, nandito na nga kayo, then you still need to be able to show that you are able to support them, no? And of course there's additional fees for them also. Now, how much you need to pay or how much you need to show, no, money-wise depends really on how long your studies are for. Dahil ang bisang bibigay sa kanila, magkatugma ng visa nyo. So it tallies, no? So it's not, again, it's by far not, hindi naman ibig sabihin na pasok nga kayo dito and then immediately pwedeng sa magtrabaho nga, and that way you can show them the income. That's not how it works. You have to have the maintenance to begin with. So it's not that you can simply come into the UK without any form of money. So it's actually not as easy as that. And of course, there's immigration health surcharge that you need to pay. So it's not a guarantee, no, na makukuha nyo nga yung dependent job. But if you can, and that seems to be the issue with the Home Office nga at the moment, they're saying those who are coming in as students are bringing in too many dependents as in the last few years nga. Whether or not that's correct, in fact, some people would say that it's important that people are able to come in to work in the United Kingdom, especially those who are doing work such as carers, in the hospitality, for example. But there you go. It's a balancing exercise, I suppose. Now, so there've been announcements about the changes that they want to make nga to do with students and their dependents. Ano bang gagawin nila? Now, they've already said they want to implement any changes by January 2024. So, June na po tayo. You're looking at 6 months away from now. So, ang una kong payo, kung meron kayong balak na pumasok nga dito, student, you want to bring in your spouse, family in the United Kingdom, gawin nyo na ngayon. Okay? Already June, and if these changes are coming into play in January 2024, then you only have 6 months now to do so. And they're not going to be, they're not going to make it an easier route. They're going to make it a harder route. What could they possibly be doing? What are they looking to change? So they can, of course, stop dependents altogether from coming into the United Kingdom. So at the moment, anyway, limited naman na the postgraduate level who are here for 9 months or more. So they can limit that further, potentially. Now, another possibility is they may not allow dependents not to work in the UK. I think that would be difficult, actually, to do, Yon. So if anything, it could be that they stop dependents altogether, which they've done for some people who are entering the United Kingdom as students who are not here for 9 months or more, and who are not on a postgraduate level. So iba naman na, no? Or they can make it so that the fee is quite a lot more, or the evidence of maintenance is or the maintenance nga is a lot more. Many things nga can happen, but what should, however, happen is kung nandito na nga kayo, you made an application, nandito na nga kayo, normally there's what's called a transitional provision. So ibig sabihin that kahit nagbago nga ang batas, you should still be allowed to continue with the conditions nga that you have. So importante po, kung may balak nga kayo ngayon na pumasok dito as a student and you want to also bring your family into the United Kingdom, gawin nyo na nga ngayon. The other changes that are coming into play, and I'm sure we will hear about them in the next few weeks. The government are quite keen to lessen net immigration. Net immigration is essentially worked out by those people who are people coming into the United Kingdom minus people who are leaving the UK. And at the moment, they're saying that that's too high. So they're saying they think it's about 500,000 net immigration, and they want to bring it down considerably. So kung meron nga kayong balak, so for anything, so nandito nga kayo, wala pa kayo dito, gusto nyo pumasok, you want to enter the UK nga as a student, o gusto nyo pumasok to be able to work, or indeed nandito na kayo, but you want to make an application, say, for indefinite leave to remain. Any kind of applications, ang payo ko gawin nyo na nga ngayon, because it's highly unlikely that immigration rules are going to get easier. If anything, they're going to be be considerably harder. If with some routes, it could even be that they close them. So I'm not saying this nga to panic you, but I'm saying it to ensure nga kung yung plano nyo it ready. Do not delay, no? Ano na tayo, June na nga tayo, no? School, universities, of course, start in September usually. Some start nga in January. So kung yung balak nyo, you should do it as soon as possible. Now we have some questions that follow up actually from on this issue. So we're going to be discussing specifically how this affects nga, the viewers who've asked nga the questions.
Okay. Ayan. All right. So, okay, maganda, no? Kailangan urgency na, no? Tama ba 'yun, no? Okay, meron tayong mga tanong. Segue na kagad tayo sa tanong para at least medyo maganda ang dating natin, no? Okay. Question number 1. Sige, direct. Let's go. Question number 1. Yeah, attorney.
Okay,
yes.
galing po to kay
Luis N.
Luis N. Yeah. Hi, magandang araw po. Hingi nga lang po ako ng advice. Working po ako dito sa Dubai at plan po sana namin mag-asawa mag-take ng visa papuntang sa UK through student visa. There you go, no? Naka-receive na po ako ng offer letter from school sa London. Ang asawa ko po naman ay pag gustong mag-apply ng spouse visa which is under my name. Last January lang po kami kinasal pero nagsasama na kami for 3 years na. May company po ang asawa ko dito sa Dubai at yon po sanang gagamitin namin na bank statement. Ilang months po bang need? Pwede po bang hindi i-present ang bank statement ko since sa kanya naman yung i-represent? Another question po, ano ang kaya mga requirements ang kailangan namin sa visa, spouse and student here, from here sa Dubai papunta sa UK? Maraming salamat po. Galing po to kay Luis. Great question, Luis, no? Dahil nga, it follows exactly, no, yung pinag-uusapan nga natin kanina. Unang-una, I know that sabi mo nga dito, meron ka ng meron ka ng offer from a school in London. Siguraduhin mo muna that you can actually bring your spouse into the UK. Dahil hindi po to automatic. I know it's an assumption that is made by a lot nga, no? Student visa, then immediately nga kasama yung asawa. Checkin mo muna Luis, dahil it could be na yung course mo, because of the length of time or the nature of the course, does not allow for spouses to enter the UK. So that's regardless of the fact that you meron ka ng the offer. So yun ang una. Assuming that is actually something that you can bring him into the UK, yung nakakakasal nyo nga lang, it doesn't matter, no? It doesn't. They don't care also about the length of time na nagsasama nga kayo. Nakasal naman kayo, so he would be regarded as your spouse, and therefore be able to enter the United Kingdom. And following on yung pinag-usapan nga natin kanina, no? Kung yung balak nyo, so assuming that yung course mo nga sapat yun in order to be able to bring him into the United Kingdom, then you should do it now. Now, about the bank statement. That's trickier. Dahil ang kailangan pakita, it's a question of the rules provide you need to be able to show money and prove it and by showing bank statements or your account that's in your control, no? And they mean exactly that, is in your control. By as the starting point, as pangalan mo o kaya joint account. Ito, magiging problema ito. So, kung unang-una, hindi mo pangalan asawa mo, and then on top of that, company. No? So, which means it's highly likely, sasabihin ng Home Office, the bank statements, the account is not in your control, nowhere near your control, because yung nga, asawa mo, and then on top of that, the company also. So, unless there's a reason for this, then I really wouldn't do it, because you may find that it's you face a refusal. But unang-unang gawin mo, Luis, just because I don't want you to be disappointed, checkin mo muna na yung course mo nga that allows your husband to enter the United Kingdom as your dependent and allows him also to work. If it does, assuming you satisfy all the requirements, including income, ability to provide for yourself in the UK, then of course, he can join you in the UK kahit nga kakasal nyo nga lang. That yung kailangan pakita yung show money depends really on your course, on the length also of your course.
Meron bang course, attorney, na kasi sabi mo, check mo muna kung pwedeng dalhin ang asawa. Bakit? Why did you say that? Bakit mo nasabi yan?
Yeah, because a lot of people assume na pagka nakakuha ka ng CAS, no? Yung sponsorship nga galing sa university, that it's fine. But it's not. A big part of a big chunk actually of students in the UK, they can't bring their family into the UK. So kailangan pakita that you undertaking a postgrad the immigration rules. Yeah. So kailangan pakita postgraduate.
Kung postgraduate garantisado? Kung undergrad, hindi din. Hindi, maski postgraduate, it's no guarantee na pwede mo dalhin yung spouse mo. So it depends on the school, ganun ba?
No.
And you have to check the school.
Postgrad, so postgrad,
Okay.
at saka 9 months plus ang course. No? So kung undergrad ka, hindi pwede. So unang-una, postgrad plus 9 months minimum. And then you can bring your family into the United Kingdom.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
okay.
so you should be able to.
So hindi sa school.
Pero yung nga. Yeah,
so it's the course.
Immigration
Hindi sa eskwelahan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yun nga.
Quick question ko lang. For example, tanong ko lang, kunyari ako, I can afford, for example, to send my grandchildren over to the UK to study. One is an 18-year-old girl and another is a 14-year-old boy. Pwede bang sumama ang mother pagka ganun? Minors pa ba yan? Can the mother come over together with the children to be able to take care of them o alalayan? Pwede yun, attorney?
Yep, pwede yun.
Okay.
It's a different category of student visa, but it's student minor essentially, no? So there are different types of maintenance. But yes,
So yung isa 18 malaki-laki na, pero may kasama kasi yung 14, so pwedeng isama yung mother. Ganon.
Yeah.
Or even the father, pwede rin?
Yes, parents can come, but there are both parents can come, unusual, no? But both parents nga can come. But of course, there's the issue of employment, Hindi nga yung basta-basta. Because a student, if you're looking at a student minor, no, different rules nga apply in relation to family coming into the United Kingdom. Because the idea is they have their own money, no? They don't need to work. Then dito nga lang sila to look after, if you like, no, the child student in the UK. But the changes that they're proposing for January 2024, it's mainly to do with students entering the United Kingdom with dependents who have the possibility of working. So, and of course, yung mga anak. So that's really that's their focus. The minor students, they're not really focusing on that because mainly it's to do with the usual scenario is mayaman nga, no? Those people who are entering the UK who are students, minor students with their family.
Okay, all right. May next question yata tayo. So, sige, direct pakipasok natin ating ikalawang tanong.
Oh, Chess. Love the name, no? Chess M.
Chess M.
Good evening. Chess, good evening to both Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Tatanong ko lang po, sana kung paano ko madadala ang family ko dito sa UK? Planning po ko kunin ang wife ko. Hope you can give me advice kung magkano pong magagastos sa dependent visa. Ano pong mga requirements? Skilled worker, tier 2 visa po ako. Thanks to you both. Okay. Chess.
Okay.
Yun nga. Unang-una, you can, which is good, no? So tier 2 ka nga, you can apply for your wife, pamilya mo, to enter the United Kingdom. Now, actually, I was looking at that, especially for you. Let me just have a look. If you are, so I'll give you some figures, okay? So, if you are on the shortage occupation list, no, sabi mo magkano ba? And you want to bring your family into the United Kingdom, ang bayad, no? Kung ang visa mo, so ang visa bibigay sa kanila, katugma ng visa mo, no? So, ang pagbayad, £479 if you're staying for if you're on shortage occupation. £479 if you're staying up to 3 years. £943 if you're staying for more than 3 years. Yung pagbayad. Plus, IHS. Now, hindi mo kailangan magbayad ng IHS. IHS is short for Immigration Health Surcharge kung nandito ka as a healthcare, under the healthcare occupation. So, kung nurse ka dito, for example, o carer ka nga dito. Now, the documents na kailangan pakita, of course, o kailangan nilang pakita, of course, may yung visa mo, yun ang unang-una. Because the Home Office will want to check na they're joining someone who has proper leave to remain in the United Kingdom. You need to also be able to show that you can support them in the United Kingdom, no? And of course, meron silang accommodation dito. Provided you can show all those, then you should be able to bring them into the UK. Katugma ang visa bibigay sa kanila. So every time we need to make an application also for extension mo.
Pangalawa pa lang.
Pangalawa. So pagka magpapasok ka ng application, pag mag-extend ka, kailangan mo silang isama. So hopefully that's helpful, Chess. Love the name, no? Chess. So I think meron pa tayong mga questions, no? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I was asking direct kanina off air kung ano yung may question. Pangalawa ba 'yun o pangatlong question 'yun? What's that? Second question. Kaya kasi nawala ako sa track. So okay. So sorry, attorney, no. Okay, ano to? May tanong ba to? Oh, ito may tanong pala. Renz Jethro Pino Hermoso ba? Pino Hermoso.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, kung na-murder namin yung apelyido mo, Pino Hermoso or Pino Hermoso. Sorry, Renz, but just the same, ito, yung question mo, babasahin ni attorney. From our viewer, no, si Renz, at this very moment, nanonood siya, no?
Yeah, hi, Renz. So, good evening po, Attorney LIRA and Sir Sonny. Ask ko lang po, ano po ang
Oy, nawala ba si attorney? Nawala si attorney. Okay, so hintayin lang ho natin na nawala ho saglit si attorney at babalik lang. Ay, andiyan ka na. Sorry, attorney. Nawala.
Sorry. Bigla ako naputol. Right.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
bigla na
go.
naman siya wala. So, sandali lang. So, sabi po niya, good evening po, Attorney LIRA and Sir Sonny. Ask ko lang po, pwede bang gawin, if kasal na po kami ng girlfriend ko, and kakagraduate ko lang po sa Pinas, and I already have my pre-settled status in the UK. Okay? Ano po bang ibang ways, aside, okay.
Sa bank statement.
Ano po bang ibang way sa bank statement? Kasi kakagraduate ko lang po. So, ibig sabihin ba, okay. So, let's just dissect the question a bit, no? So, sabi niya dito, if kasal na po kami ng girlfriend ko, and kakagraduate ko lang po sa Pinas, and I already have my pre-settled status in the UK. So, nandun ka sa Pilipinas ngayon, but you have pre-settled status in the UK. So, you must have been a family member of an EU national. Ano po bang ibang ways aside sa bank statement? I see, okay, because you don't probably have enough money to show, yung nga siguro, no? Now, kung kukunin mo siya, so at the moment pre-settled status ka na nga dito, babalik ka sa UK, kukunin mo nga siya. You still need to be able to show, as with others nga, no, evidence of maintenance dahil nga kung kasal na nga kayo. So by that, you're looking at £18,600, no? There's no way around it, really. You need to be able to show, you need to provide evidence of your income, no? Now, in some cases, kung hindi nga sapat ang pera mo, you could also make reference to parents, no? Kung tumutulong nga sila. But then you're looking at the realms of discretion, no? So, kung ako ikaw, Renz, it may be best to just, unang-una, hindi pa kayo nga kasal, no? Pangalawa, you should really see about maybe taking up employment nga dito muna. And then then make an application, because what you don't want is really to get the refusal. The same will apply kahit kunin mo, gusto mo siyang kunin dito, say as a fiance. It's the same conditions. So there's no way around the bank statement.
Okay. Ayan, so there's no way around the bank statements. Trabaho ka muna. Huwag mong madaliin, no? May time pa kasi mas mabuti. Ano yan? Okay. Pangit yung refuse, no? Mas mabuti na paghandaan niyo muna. Don't be in a rush. Siguro yun ang pwede natin sabihin, patience, a bit of patience. Try to establish muna kung magtrabaho ka, no? Para nang sa ganun, hindi pwedeng love lang muna, tapos gusto mong, wala nang ibang ways. You have to have your bank statement. Kailangan, you have to prove na you have evidence of funds, so kaya mong isusta na, no? Yung sa inyong yung asawa mo, no? Kung yung girlfriend mo, papakasalan mo. Okidoki. May isa pa tayong question, ha? Okay, may question mo. Ayan, okay, go. Mary A. All right? Mary A.
So, Mary A. Yeah, Mary A. Hello po, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Yeah. Right now po, I have work visa in Canada. And gusto po akong paalisin ng employer ko before the 25th of June 2023. Oh, that's a week from now. 2 weeks from now. Di po ko napag-decision umalis. Kasi po, may sponsor na rin ako sa UK at meron na po akong cost and offer letter. Hindi lang po ako makapagpasa ng application ko kasi waiting pa po ako sa dating ng police clearance ko galing Taiwan. Pwede po kaya sa Canada na lang ako magpasa ng application sa kanila ko, anong sabi daw, sa kanila kukunang kung sakali. Okay, thanks in advance. Okay, Mary. So si Mary, nandiyan ka sa Canada ngayon, meron kang nagtatrabaho ka doon, meron kang permiso doon na magtrabaho sa Canada. Now, paalis ka na, no? O pinaalis ka na ng employer mo. But anyway, gusto mo nang lumipat dito sa UK. Meron ka ng cost, the certificate of sponsorship, offer letter. Now, unang question mo nga dito, can you make the application sa Canada? No? Kahit of course, Filipino passport holder ka. Now, iniintay mo pa nga rin yung police clearance mo galing sa Taiwan. Now, strictly speaking, you can marry, no? Make an application nga sa Canada, even though Filipino passport holder ka. But there are potential practical problems. Ang una, of course, yung status mo dyan, you would have, puputulin nila, no? As soon as you are no longer there working, then they will curtail your leave to remain. Siguro, no? Much like here, yun ang mangyayari. So kung magpasok ang application diyan, tapos hindi nga matapos immediately, then that would mean you may find that you don't have status in Canada. Kung wala kang status diyan sa Canada, maging overstayer ka, sabihin natin, that will compromise your entry into the United Kingdom. So it's a practical issue because it may not happen immediately. Okay? Now, but you can, as long as the issue of timing is fine, you can make an application nga in Canada, even though Filipino passport holder ka. Now, even though you didn't ask this, yung police clearance na inintay mo, now galing nga sa Taiwan, make sure, you probably know this because you're waiting you were in Taiwan, you're waiting for the police clearance from there. But make sure also, kung matagal ka nga nandiyan ka sa Canada, you also need to provide the Canadian police clearance to come into the UK. So so it's a question really of timing, Mary. And that's why a lot of people umuwi sila sa atin, dun sila nagpapasok application because then there's no rush. And at the moment, mabagal nga sila. So it's a decision you need to make.
Ayan, okay. Well, at least magaganda yung mga questions natin. We had 4 questions for tonight, no? Very interesting, no? Very educational dahil natututo tayo, no? Anong part, galing ka na Canada before, no? Anong part ka ba ng Canada dati, attorney?
Yeah, so it's a little place called Keswick, which is near Lake Simcoe. It's in Ontario, no? Doon ako nakatira dati.
Ontario. Sa East Coast.
Long time ago.
East
long
Coast,
time ago na nga.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Canada. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Lovely, lovely people nga. Really, really cold winters. But
Hmm. Kasi
yeah,
mataas sila
really, really,
higher
really,
than
really cold.
the USA, no?
Yeah, really cold.
Ano kaya,
Yeah,
mukhang
really, really
merong
cold
yata
winter.
ngayon sa Pilipinas yata parang mga lumalabas na very daw yata ngayon, open ngayon sa Canada, no? Even your whole family pwede mo nang dalhin, no? Ganun naman lang talaga ang ng Canada because they want to people the place, put some people in sa mga areas, di ba? Sa Canada. So, baski ng mga trabaho,
Yeah,
nurses, doctors, teachers, the dentists, that they would really need them, no? Doon sa Canada. Yeah,
yeah, may tama
you were
ka,
about to say
Tony.
something,
Yeah.
Attorney? Mm.
No, I mean just to tie in nga, no, with what's happening now with the immigration nga dito in Canada. They've always been fairly open nga with immigration, and it's a thriving country, no. And I just wonder really whether too much emphasis nga, no, is placed on numbers necessarily. Of course, no, immigration control nga din is important dito, but it's I do wonder whether we're not thinking enough about the economic impact these changes are going to have. But anyway, let's see what happens. At the moment, hindi pa nila sinasabi kung anong gagawin nga nila. With any luck, they will think about the practical consequences also kung ano man gusto nilang gawin.
Okay. Hinulaan mo kanina si attorney, si Oliver Fernandez. May pagbati yata, no? At least basahin lang natin ang mga final message natin, no? Ayan.
Oh, so I love this man.
Hinulaan mo siya, di ba? Hinulaan mo si Oliver, di ba?
Yeah, yun nga. Yeah. That's number one, sabi ko, no? Yeah. So,
number one,
kinakamusta
yes.
tayo, no? Happy Thursday po, Attorney Lira, Kuya Sonny, and Direct Pao. I may be struggling to keep myself awake during the program, but rest assured that I'll be reviewing it again in the morning as I drive back from work down the 1-5. Ang tawag doon, 1-5 motorway.
I5, ayoko, 1-5 or I5 motorway siguro, no?
I5
I5 siguro.
motorway. Oh,
interstate,
Oliver, no,
baka
yeah.
baka interstate 5, siguro, di ba? Ganun
Yeah,
sila.
ingat
Yata,
ka,
hindi ko alam,
no?
kaya
Ingat ka,
hindi ako
Oliver.
nagmamarunong, no? Baka lang, I'm just trying to figure out, decipher what does I5 mean. I probably interstate highway, interstate, ganun, no? Yun lang nasa isip ko. So okay lang. Thank you very much. Yes, it's nice ma-review mo. And he keeps on sharing our shows pagka nandiyan siya. Ayan, okay. Maraming napakaganda ng ating mga discussions for tonight, no? I guess yun na yun muna, no? Until the next week for another discussion ng ating immigration mga queries ninyo at saka immigration topic.
Oo nga.
Well, I guess, attorney, siguro magpapaalam na tayo. Baka meron kang mga gusto pang i-shout out or anything or mga announcements or how to get in touch with you. Go right ahead, please, attorney.
Okay. Actually, I have one shout out just because I know last week nga I was some very old friends by talking about 30 plus years ago. No, actually longer than that, nearly 40 years ago. I met up with them again last Friday nga. Anyway, so shout out to Lobella, otherwise her nickname's London, no? Leia, and also of course Auntie Ida yung nanay nila. So thank you very much for your hospitality last week. Sabi ko sa kanila, I do this show with the gorgeous Mr. Laragan, sabi ko, and I sent them the link. So I'll send them the link to today. Sabi ko sa kanila, I'll give them a shout out and go. So ito pong contact details ko, cabatbat@douglas-simon.com. So if there's anything today that you want me to elaborate on, especially mga nag-message sa atin, no? If you want me to send you the links to the talk today nga, just email me and I'm happy to do that. You can call me, of course. Telephone number po namin, 0203-375-0555. But it's really hard to get hold of me on the phone. So best siguro if you email me, yung email ko dyan. Kung mag-email kayo sa akin, just put in the subject, please, Immigration Corner, because I do open it at weird hours, tapos, and then I close it. If you don't put Immigration Corner, I never find it again. But we'll keep we'll keep obviously on top of the changes. Immigration is truly a very challenging area of law at the moment. It's exciting in some ways, also a bit too exciting, really. So hopefully join us again next week.
Yeah, very exciting. Very, very exciting ang immigration. Yeah, with that, no, joining us next week, tama ho, join us next week, no, dito sa ating programa. So we want to thank everybody, who have been, watching kayo, no. Thank you very much for keeping us company, no. Of course, I want to thank our director for being a part of the show. Without her, syempre, itong ating broadcast would not reach everybody. So sa ngalan mo, attorney, sa ngalan ni Direk Pao Perez, at sa lahat ng mga sumali, nagtanong, no, maraming salamat. So let's do it again next Thursday for another edition of Immigration Corner, your favorite informative program. Ayan, with, of course, the very first Filipina lawyer in the United Kingdom, and perhaps probably the whole of Europe, no? So ayan, no. So this is Sonny here saying thank you very much for keeping us company. Let's do it again next Thursday. So till then, take care, God bless, and good night. Bye. Good night.